start with Larry.
Welcome back. You say you didn't have the experience of leading in Sunday, and how did you manage to keep that lead and win that tournament if that was a new experience for you?
I made a lot of putts, so that helped. But no, in golf, every time you're in the hunt, it's going to be a little bit of a different experience. You're chasing with one guy ahead of you is different than chasing with 3 or 4 guys ahead of you. Just so the whole outside experience is very different. I just kind of leaned on the fact that I wasn't going to feel very good out there, and just had to try to execute golf shots regardless of how I was feeling about them. So that's kind of what I leaned on going into the final round.
2 wins last year, Ryder Cup, really good performance down at the Hero. Your best year, clearly. You said at the media day that you had made some changes in your putting, and that had kind of helped you last year. How do you get better now?
I think just try to, last year in the off season, I had a lot of the putting was a glaring weakness. Putting and chipping were pretty far below the rest of my golf game. And so that was a pretty obvious one to tackle. This offseason, there wasn't like a very obvious thing to get better at. So really just try to keep running the same process and keep trying to improve marginally in every area. So no huge changes this year.
We'll go over to Doug.
What's your strongest memory from last year?
Strongest memory? Trying to think. Probably, honestly, probably not a great way to think, but 16. All I could remember was it William Mao? And I was struggling with my bunker game last year this week. I avoided the bunkers nicely, so that was good. Hid that from my score. So I just remember on 16, I think I had a 4-shot lead, at least a 3-shot lead, and my only thought was just do not hit it in that bunker. So went ahead and blocked it right, and then laid up a chip and made my bogey and carried on. Yeah, so probably not the right way to think, but that was definitely my strongest.
Negativity set, nothing better. One other thing, with 4 tour wins, do you feel like that's a lot or not enough from when you came out?
Well, a lot more than I thought that I would have when I came out. I'd tell you that. But as you grow, as you get those, then all of a sudden you're thinking it's not enough. So it's never going to be enough, no matter where you are. So I'm just going to keep trying to improve my golf game and put myself in those situations, try to have some fun with it.
It's I've heard from time to time, but it's hard to win out here.
It's very hard.
Why? What makes it hard?
I think the competition, the fact that you got to beat, I guess it was 156 guys, now it's 100 and whatever guys. It's a lot of really, really, really good players that are all playing the same golf course, and they're all trying to win. And if you have the lead, then everybody's trying to make birdies to try to beat you, and you can't make mistakes. So I think just the depth of the competition is what makes it really hard.
Does that make you nervous at all?
Oh, yeah. Like, in the moment, absolutely. Yeah.
What about when you look big picture? I was talking to Harris this week, who had a pretty good year last year, I would have thought. And he's wondering about how much longer he can make it out here because of how competitive it's getting.
Yeah, every year you got new talent coming out, young guys coming out that are unbelievably good at golf and that are way better than I was when I was coming out of college or high school. So it is. It's really tough, and it's going to keep getting younger, and it's going to keep getting more athletic, faster, and you just don't know how much longer you got it. But you got to just keep trying to get better at golf, and hopefully it's good enough.
Hey, Sepp. Good morning.
Hey.
I'm Burke from the cable network, Kid Street. So we're doing a profile not just of the tournament, but also the local First Tee chapter. So we've been hanging out with the kids earlier this week. So for those kids or any other kids that are just starting their journey of golf, what advice do you have?
That's awesome. We got some notes in our locker this week from some of those kids.
There's going to be 20 out here doing markers all weekend.
That's awesome. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's great. some advice would be kind of to keep the big picture in mind. You know, I would say, I know when I was a junior golfer, I would place way too much emphasis on the next tournament, just trying to be better at the next tournament, the next shot, the next hole, instead of kind of keeping a big picture of just trying to improve my golf game, trying to create I guess a process to help me improve my golf game. I would say that's the best advice I would say in terms of golf that I could give.
Well, that's good. And you mentioned earlier you're not like specific goal oriented. That's not the first time I've heard that from some of your fellow golfers this week. Is that a common thought amongst you guys out on tour?
Yeah, I'd say everybody's a little bit different. You know, you've got guys that set specific goals of in specific tournaments. They want to play however well. That's never really worked for me because most of my goals I don't end up achieving. So my goals are more of daily. So daily, I want to make sure I do my putting drills. I want to make sure I do my drills on the range. I do my Trackman combine. I go in the gym and do my swing drills, my technical drills, and hopefully those end up resulting in some good tournaments. Yeah, I've never really been a huge. I guess I used to be a huge goal setter, and it didn't really work out for me, so I kind of changed it.
Right on. Thanks.
Yeah.